Welcome back to the Two Wheel Traveler channel, everybody. Today, we're going to talk about putting your bike away for the winter. So, here in New England, it's a perfect 40-degree day. What better day to talk about putting your motorcycle away for the winter? Before we get into that, please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. That would be helpful. Thank you very much. So, first things about getting your bike ready for winter. I would say the first thing is to make sure that it's covered in some manner. Either buy a cover, rent a storage space, rent heated storage. Most dealerships offer some form of heated storage to store your motorcycle for the winter. Get a cover if you absolutely need to leave it outside. Try and keep it off of moisture so that it doesn't come up under the cover and get trapped under it. So those are some very important things. The next thing that kind of ties in with the whole moisture thing is your gas. I personally always put my bike away with a full tank of gas, and I use a stabilizer for the gas. If you don't put it away full, if you put it away half empty or however, half full, however you're going to determine that sentence, that creates an area where moisture can come into your gas tank. And we all know, no matter what it is, whether it's a four-wheeler, a car, a motorcycle, a lawnmower, water and gas is not good. It just makes it sputter and spit, and it's just overall not a good thing for your motorcycle. I personally use a brand, it's called Sta-Bil. I've had really good luck with it over the course of probably the last 4 seasons. So yeah, Sta-Bil. It's a red can, it says Sta-Bil red on the front. It's a plastic. You can only put so much in it. It tells you how much to put in it. So yeah, check out Sta-Bil. Alright, so after your gas, the next thing that I deem very important, make sure you put your motorcycle away clean. Wash it, make sure it's dry, make sure there's not a lot of bug carcasses all over it. There's not pine sap, all that kind of stuff. All that stuff you don't want just sitting on your paint. You love your motorcycle. You put time and effort into your motorcycle, even just to make it yours. Even if you just do little things here and there. Your motorcycle, clearly you care about it, you ride it, you enjoy it. So take that little bit of extra time, make sure it's clean, ready to go. And yeah, you just don't want dirt sitting on it. Up here in New England, we have salt on the roads during the winter, so if you sneak out for that, great mid-summer ride where it's 50 degrees and you're just gonna go for it, yeah, you gotta make sure you wash it, because that salt will eat your chrome, it'll eat your paint. We can show you what it does to vehicles if you'd like. Salt in New England is a very bad thing. It's a good thing, necessary evil, but bad for your vehicles, so you need to make sure you keep them clean. Dirt can get caught anywhere on a motorcycle if you end up going down a dirt road. I went down a logging road on my motorcycle a couple years ago. I swear I still find dirt on that thing from that. So make sure you wash and clean your bike. The last thing I'll talk to you about today is your fluids. I kind of brought it up a little bit, but either at the end of your season or at the beginning of your next season, it's a good idea to check on and change the appropriate fluids. Just because it still looks okay doesn't mean that it is okay. You have an investment. Your motorcycle, to some people, even if my first motorcycle cost me minimal amounts of money, under $1,000. That's not minimal, but to get a cool motorcycle, it was a good investment. So to keep it up to par, it's just like your car. You need to change the oil. You need to check the brake fluid. You need to make sure that on a motorcycle your primary has oil in it. Check your tire life before you put it away. If you need new tires, what better time than to put new tires on in the fall? Because then you don't have to worry about it other than air pressure when you get out ready to take off on one of these gorgeous early days in spring. You want to make sure that you're good to go. So things like brake fluids, oil change, primary oil, very basic maintenance, but you want to make sure that things are maintained. Also, check your brakes. Make sure your brakes are good. Make sure that your clutch feels good. If your clutch is starting to slip, do you want to try and take care of that in the summer when everyone's trying to get their clutch fixed? Or do you want to get rid of it in the fall or winter, and then when the summer comes, you can hop on your bike and just ride? So those are some very important tips on putting your motorcycle away here in New England. I'll take a picture, show you blue, already washed. If I take it for one of these nice summer days here in the middle of fall, we'll call it a summer day because it's like an Indian summer is what they call it up here. So we'll check that out. I'll get you a picture of blue, and yeah, you guys have a fantastic week, and I will catch up with you. Thank you very much.